Hi folks, John Cordisco back again. Round 7 of the 78th edition of Tata Steel Chess. This is the B group, the Challengers section. I'm showing this because it's a really interesting game. And number 2, one of the players at this point is 0 wins and 6 losses. So I want to see how she does here. As white, and Nisipeanu, and as black, Anne Haast. I believe she's Dutch as well. Let's get to it. Poor Anne is black, has lost 6 rounds in a row. Now this is a 13-round tournament. And you're up against Nisipeanu. Give me an idea. She's about 300 rating points lower than him. So here you are, 0-6, and you're playing an almost 2,700 player. He's rated 2679. So let's see how she does here. It's going to be a Coco piano. As my buddy the Backyard Professor loves this when he used to do chess videos. And we'll go through here a little bit. It's kind of the same stuff as a reload in a lot of ways. Castles, H3. Well, that bishop coming up here will be incredibly annoying because the light squared bishop can't block anymore. You could always move the queen, but not likely now. Knight H5, rook E1, queen F6. Okay, it's a game. You know, what is Anne going to do here? I mean, she's black against a top player, so she's probably hoping for a draw. That would be a great result for her, especially against an almost 2,700 player. D4. Pawn takes. E5, hitting the queen. Knight takes. Not as good as pawn takes. And after that, it's knight to E4. Queen has to move. C takes D. And you're getting into some weird stuff here. That discovery against the queen. Now the dark squared bishop can come out. So knight takes is better. Knight takes. Knight F4. Knight E4. We got some neat stuff going on already here. I think she's done very well at this point. Queen H4. Now this is a move that it looks fairly natural, but it's not. Knight to F3. And just like that, it's an almost 2-point advantage for black. Why? Well, let's see. Knight takes, check. King to F1. Knight takes F3. Queen takes F3. Bishop G4. Look at this. And so here you are, this young girl who's basically 0 for life in Tata Steel chess. And I believe she's Dutch as well, so it's in the Netherlands, so it's a double shot for her. And here she is against one of the top players in the Challengers group. Almost 2,700, one of the top players in the world. And look at what she's got already. Queen to G3, queen takes, pawn takes, rook A to E8. She's 2 pawns up already. Now, she doesn't move the knight because if pawn takes, bishop takes, at least she gets a pawn for it. Bishop to D2, he leaves it. Let's go back here. Bishop D2, the best move. Computer likes bishop E3, bishop D2. You know, maybe you guys can analyze this on their own if the knight decided to move. And why didn't white take the knight? Because it would take him with check. And he's in a tough spot here. Pawn takes, but once the bishop takes, check on the king. These squares here are taken, and the king has to go here, blocking the knight. So all you have to do is attack the knight. So she really is up that material. King to H8. just to stop that annoying check apparently on F7. I'm not really sure why she did that. It is the computer move, believe it or not. Knight to G5 for Nisipeanu. Okay, she decides to trade. Bishop takes. I mean, she's got to be, her adrenaline's got to be pumping right now. 0 for 6. And here she is. This is one of the reasons why I showed this game. I give her a lot of credit. She hung in there, especially when it has much coverage worldwide in the chess media as this tournament has. To go 0 and 6 has got to be tough. Bishop E6. She just consolidates a little bit. F6 might have been interesting. I kind of like that as well. I think it's a little bit better. But Bishop E6, Rook E2. Bishop takes, pawn takes, Rook takes, King takes. Really good endgame here, folks. So she gets the Rook out, gets the file. King goes to D3. Now she hits the Bishop. Bishop D2. And this is where I usually blow it, when I know I've got a really good game and I'm probably going to win, and I let my guard down, but she didn't. King to G8, G4, King up. Both have dark squared bishops, so you can't get one of these screwy opposite color bishop endings that draw. B4, Bishop B6. They're just moving around now. D5, pawn up, Bishop C7, G5, Rook E4, pawn takes, and that's the end. As for Nisipeanu, throws in the towel. I showed this game because the girl showed a lot of heart. And I know they're all young, so I don't know, I'm sure how old she is, but she looks very young. And they have that kind of heart, that age, especially under that kind of pressure. Here you are, 0 and 6 against Nisipeanu, and you're black. And I got to give it to her. She found his mistake. Maybe he thought that this is going to be an easy game. And he made that mistake so early. So kudos to her for hanging in there. So now that's her first win. Maybe from here she'll do better. But I just wanted to give her a little bit of praise and show her game, because she probably doesn't get a lot of videos on YouTube, I wouldn't think. So there it is, folks. Round 7 of the 78th edition of Tata Steel Chess from the B group, the Challenger section. Congratulations, Ann. You've done really well. Anyway, folks, as they always say, if you think chess is just a game, you're not playing it right. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.